so the first question is, how did the online barter community started? When the whole nation was put into severe lockdown and many people lost their source of income, people started to look for something more convenient. With the shopping and grocery centers being shut down and movement are suppressed, the Filipinos turned to centuries-old trade with a new font and face, which gives us the Online Barter Trade System. A group of people in Bacolod City, headed by Attorney Giselle Sige, crafted an online group, the Bacolod Barter Community, where people from Bacolod City get engaged into online barter trade. According to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, long before the Spaniards came to the Philippines, trade among the early Filipinos and the neighboring lands like China, Java, Borneo, and Thailand was conducted through barter. Barter trade has been a long tradition in the country, but with the emergence of the novel technology and the unexpected arising cases of the coronavirus, the barter trade system is revived and modified.
Hey guys, and thanks Kim. For the next question, I'll share to you how things work on Bacolod Barter System using Facebook. First, you have to be a resident of the Bacolod City so that you'll get the chance to be accepted in the group page. Now, when you have to find the group page in the Facebook, you'll have to look for the Bacolod Barter Community in Facebook. When you find it, you request for you to be a member of the group. And then, when your request is pending, as the Facebook page of the Bacolod Barter Community is private, you'll have to read set of rules first. These rules include the following. Number 1, private messages are not allowed. So that means transactions will only be through comment sections only when you trade or like exchange products when you become a member. That's the number 1 rule. Private message is not allowed. And then second, names or nicknames in Facebook will only be accepted if it is written on the English language. Now, when your name is in Korean or like in Japanese, then the group page won't accept you. And number 3, the rule that is a must is that no money shall be included during the transactions. Next step. Finally, when your request gets approved, you are now an official member of the Bacolod Barter community. Yay! Anyway, when you're an official member of the group, you can now choose from various products posted on the group page, or you can even post something or a product that you want to exchange with among the community. Of course, you have to follow the set of rules provided to you before you were a member so that you won't be kicked out from the group page. When you see something you want to exchange with, you have to use various words or initials for the transaction. First, it's either you comment up or mine to the post or the product you want to exchange with. Then you'll also sometimes comment what the owner wants or what product the owner prefers for an exchange. If the transaction is sealed, you'll be meeting up with the owner of the product you want to a place convenient for the both of you. Now, when you want to post something for an exchange, you have to request from the admin first. If your request gets approved, then you'll have to add some initials that are sporadically used in the Bacolod Barter System online. Examples of these initials are NI, which stands for no issues, or that means that your product basically does not have any damages. Another initial to include is PPPA, or it stands for permission to post admin, which means that the admin of the page granted your request to post. This also signifies that your product is far from being fake. The community will be holding the transaction in the comment section of your post and will follow the usual steps I have mentioned. That's it for the second question, guys. Thank you. Next question will be answered by China. Bye!
Hi guys, it's me, Shai. Let us now proceed to the third question. What are the threats and the opportunities in the online barter trade system?
To relive our culture is one of the greatest opportunities that the online barter trade system had brought to the present world. Even though we are amidst a pandemic, the people in Bacolod City had a chance in the opportunity to do trade or business even without the involvement of money. So with this given opportunity, we cannot go away with the threats that is being brought by the online barter trade system. And one of the example is that in the Facebook community, members are required to follow a certain rule, and some example is that members are not allowed to use money in any of the transactions, and there are still members who are rule breakers who still engage in transactions who involve money, and it destroys the essence of why we are having a barter trade. So another example of threat in the online barter trade system is that there are members who became victims of fraud and fake accounts. Because we are amidst a pandemic, members risk their lives to go out just to do barter trade system, but it turns out that some of the members or the other party did not show up, and it results to a failed transaction. So that would be all for the third question. Let us now proceed to the fourth question.
Thanks, Shai! Hey guys, this is Bess, and for the fourth question, what are the values we can get from the online bartering? So number one, it teaches us that money is not everything. A lot of people says you can't live without money, especially in this time. But guys, barter slaps you with the exact truth, and that is money should not be precious. Barter teaches us a lesson that anyone deserves the same satisfaction from owning a product or a service without involvement of money. This also teaches us as human being that knowing our worth has no price at all. And for number two, honesty. Members of the online barter community practices the value of honesty. They have to be true to their identity so that they get accepted as members of the community. They have to be honest with every beat of their transactions for it not to fail. What bad does an honest person get? Of course, nothing. Last value teaches us that we should know who to believe. Online barter world can be deceiving, and it's hard to believe whether things posted are for real or for prank purposes only. Thus, we should be very vigilant for us not to be the butt of the joke of the pranksters in a call. That's it for the fourth question. Catch up the next question with Isabel.
Oh, hi there. This is Clarence Isabel, but you can call me Clarence. Actually, all questions are answered, but to wrap things up, here are some salient points about online barter community. First, its emergence is not new to us, since records of exchange or barter with neighboring countries have been proven hundreds of years ago and even before the Spanish came to the Philippines. Second, the online barter community was founded by attorney Joseph Bacolod City. This page was founded for the people of Bacolod City to engage with no money involved at all. This page also started since the pandemic happened, which caused weeks and months of community quarantine. Third, you have to be a resident of Bacolod City so that you get to be a member of the online BBC. Next is that you'll be following the rules so that you get to enjoy the fun BBC has brought you. Lastly, there are 3 values that we can get from bartering. First, there is no price to know your worth. If you don't know what this means, then maybe you have skipped Hope ng Bayan aka Bless Hope's part. Second would be honesty, and third would be vigilance. That is all, guys. Thank you for watching our video.